Well, good afternoon. This is Facebook Live on a Wednesday. No, Thursday. Yes, I made it to Thursday. Whew. Okay, don't scare me there. Anyway, so today is just a little bit different because I decided to go walk around instead of my normal journeys. But I would rather let's have some fun. So. Protein bar. So I decided to go outside, and I'll tell you what's going on here. You know, I'm on my lunch break at least until 12:32, and not like this is going to matter after this broadcast is over. But the reason why I'm doing this is there's quite a bit going on here in the school. I just wanted to show you what was going on. Just to let you know, I really haven't done much myself, but I'll just show you what else is going on here. So. This is what's going on over here. There's a basketball banquet outside. We had a couple basketball teams this year, and it's been really nice. But just to show you some of the cleanup duties that my very underappreciated physical plant staff is doing. Waxers, trying to clean up. This is the art room. So there's a lot going on here. But I wanted to take some time here to show you a little bit of the construction that's going on here at the school. So this is the hallway of my school here, and right where this is the construction site for all the new offices that are coming up. Put in perspective, right here is my my teacher's lounge. So if I keep walking, you can see a little bit of what's going on. Just a little bit of a sneak peek here, but you can see what's going on. There's new doors being chiseled out over here, and some stuff going on. So it's some dust in action here. Cool. So construction's letting me come in and say hi. But as you can see, there's the walls for the back here. This used to be the extension of the back of the PE rooms, but now it's becoming basically the border of where the wall meets that. So basically, when my office is in here, I'm not allowed to curse and swear because all the students will hear me. So that's office 1 over here. This is office 2. So I mean, the space is not very big, but it's very usable. And then here's office number 3. So this you have an idea of seeing what's going on. Of course, I kind of have to be a little cautious here, you know, because I do have you know, minors walking around. You know, I try to keep it a point not to show any faces because, you know, if this ever becomes public, I want to make sure it's just adults. So that right there is pretty much our construction, and over here is just my walkway, you know, back to the lounge and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. You know, a little bit of things I do on my lunch break, and you know, for the first time in a week, we have kids back here because of this basketball banquet, which the nice benefit is free pizza, which I'm okay with. You know, free pizza is good. So just to show you a little bit more about what goes on here, I'm going back outside those doors that I came in earlier, and just to show you a little bit of what's going on. This is the closet. Yeah, no, Facebook Live.
It's a mess right now.
Oh, I know. Oh, you're fine. But that's the server room. Yeah, seriously, this is what I deal with. That's where all of the things go, you know, click, click, boom. So that's server and phones and everything. So when the power goes out and when things fail, it's all in this room, in the janitor's office. Paint and everything else. And this is where all the stuff for my custodial staff, you know, they hide everything. So yeah, that's some pretty crazy stuff. So still walking around here. We're still waiting for pizza to arrive. I mean, I'm just burning my lunch hour right now. There isn't much else going on at the moment. It's just, you know, walking through and seeing what's going on. Certain people aren't here today, although I did make sure that I took my mandatory lunch, you know, as that. So what's the reference to paper cuts? Well, one of my coworkers got a really bad paper cut, and apparently she only gets the paper cuts when she touches the 8th grade papers. So yeah, paper cuts are brutal when you're in 8th grade. Yeah, so just kind of walking the halls. My school really isn't that big. It's a giant circle, so you can get to any room by either going in any direction. It's kind of reminds me of a very like ridiculous version of the I-270 belt loop in Ohio. So that's what's going on there. Just wanted to show you a couple extra things here just for fun. Let's see if I can get this going. So a couple more of the classrooms. You know, we just basically made a full circle around the school. So that's the other side where, you know, we're blocking off due to dust. You know, those new offices right there. And then we're just kind of, it's not so bad, you know, but that's what I got going on. So I'm hoping someday I'm going to upgrade to a GoPro. I'd like to do that, you know, then I could do this kind of stuff on my motorcycle. That'd be kind of fun. Hey, I'm just curious. Anyone out there who's like watching this? Does anybody have access to a GoPro? I really want to know what they're like. I haven't had the chance to play with one at length, so I really would like to. So yeah, just any questions you guys have today? It's noon on a Thursday. You know, I'm trying to improve my position at the moment by looking for another position. You didn't hear that. Facebook Live. All right. So back here, just waiting for life to happen. At least we're trying to. Yeah. So anyway, that was my quick one for today. I don't really have too much to talk about after I get out of here. I just have a couple other appointments, and then trying to get ready for a professional development on Friday, which I finally found out this morning, like exactly which location I'm traveling to. Of course, I find out too is that because of the location of the professional development, my commute has been doubled. So I'm going to have to leave at the same time I normally would to come here to school on a normal day to make it there on time at a later time. It makes absolutely no sense, and I hope there's a Starbucks. I know that there's a Denny's right next to that school, so I can probably sit there and eat and drink coffee and whatever. And I think they're supposed to be catering lunch, which is really nice and all. Fortunately, that professional development, they did give the outline in, ahead of time, and fortunately, it's all relevant. I'm actually not going to, I will fall asleep during most of it, but at least it'll be stuff that's important. So I can fall asleep through important stuff. Yeah. And I'll be paid to do it, so it's fine. It's life. So other than that, you got a little visual tour of the school. That's my quick to do until the pizza gets here, and I can go and have some lunch, and then, you know, fun times like that. So yeah. All right. So yeah, until next time, this is a quick one for today. I know that I've been known to go into some pretty ridiculous rants, but I'm not going to do it today. I think I've had enough talking, and I've got even more talking to do later. So ta-ta for now, and I'll keep you posted on live.